Hey guys, what's up? It's KB here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a free and open source program called GUIscrcpy. Before you know more about this program, you need to know about a program called scrcpy. This is a program which lets you mirror and control your Android phone from your PC. And GUIscrcpy is just an additional tool for scrcpy. It adds extra tools and options in scrcpy and makes using scrcpy much easier. So if you use scrcpy to mirror and control your phone from your PC, then you should also use GUIscrcpy. Trust me, it's really good. So here we have the GUIscrcpy, and you can see we have a bunch of options. We can add button panels, side panels, and bunch of other options. We can also record a screen. We can also change the bitrate of the video streaming. You can do all of these things in scrcpy too, but you'll need to use a terminal or CMD. So GUIscrcpy makes it just, easy. That's why it's GUI. Doing a wireless connection is also easy. Just enter the IP address of your phone and just connect. Easy peasy. And we have some extra options like always on top. We can also limit a frame rate, and we can also go with the borderless window, which I really like actually. I'm gonna update the settings. Now I'm gonna start a scrcpy with that setting, and you can see there is no border. I record videos, so it's really good for me that there is no border, and it looks clean. It works with the scrcpy. It's not like you don't need scrcpy. You will need a scrcpy. Once we finish talking about this, I'll show you guys how to set up this GUIscrcpy. So as I said, we can also control the bitrate just by here. We can go max up to 16,000, I believe. Yeah, 16,000 kilobits per second. And we can also change the rotation. We can force the rotation. We can flip it. For example, let's add some buttons, panels, side panels and swipe panels. Why not? Okay, and show touches. And I'm gonna start the scrcpy just like that. We can rearrange these wherever we want to put these controls, and we can control our phone using all of these options. This thing just makes using scrcpy really easy, 100 times easier than normal. Yeah. Now let's get into how to set up this actually. So it's really simple to set up actually. Okay, we will need two things, GUIscrcpy. Okay, one thing, just go to releases, and after that download this for Windows or Linux. All right, and then download the scrcpy itself by going into the releases and download the latest version for the Windows, Mac or Linux. The files will come as a zip file. Just extract them and you'll get one folder called scrcpy, and you'll get another folder or program GUIscrcpy. For easy use, just put them into one folder just like I have here. Now run the GUIscrcpy, all right, just like that. And after that, it will ask you to choose a scrcpy server. Now you just need to locate the scrcpy folder. As I said earlier, put both files in one folder so it will be easy to use. So here we have the scrcpy folder that we just downloaded and unzipped. Okay, and after that we just need to find scrcpy server. Okay, so here it is. Okay, and hit open. Now we need to find a ADB. It's at the top. Just select that, and now we need to find the scrcpy file. So just select this one, scrcpy.exe. Okay, select that and hit open. Now it's successfully configured. That's all. Now you can just mirror your phone by customizing your settings and whatnot. Maybe increase the bitrate just like that a little bit and start the scrcpy. And there we have the our phone, and we can control our phone using our PC. Now this is a one-time setup. You don't have to do this again and again. It will remember all the settings. If I launch the GUI scrcpy again, it will just open it without asking for the files and whatnot. So yeah, easy peasy. Now really important tip for you guys. Let's say you deleted or moved a scrcpy folder. Let's say I'm gonna move it to another folder, and if I launch the GUI scrcpy, it won't work. It will give you error actually, because you know the scrcpy is missing, and it won't even ask for to do a setup again because the configuration file is saved. So to fix this issue, what we need to do is we need to go to C drive, okay, Windows drive, users, and the username, and after that app data and local, and then GUI scrcpy. Just delete the folder. All right, just delete the folder. This is the configuration file which was saved by GUI scrcpy. Now if you run the GUI scrcpy again after deleting the configuration file, you'll see that it will ask for you to find those files again, the scrcpy server and whatnot. So I got this issue and I tried to find the solution online. I did find the solution, but after a very long time. I was planning to make a video in this very long time ago, but I couldn't fix this issue. So it was just deleting the configuration file, that's all. And now here I am after fixing the problem and also showing you guys how to fix this problem, the common problem if you ever get into it. I mean, if you have watched it till the end, it's almost the end of the video, then it's good for you. But if you haven't, then I mean, you don't even know what I'm talking here right now. Making a video is really confusing. Yeah, I get very confused. So that's it guys, hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, please do the comment. I would love to do some chit chat in the comments. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.